Hi everyone, this is Jackie here from Celtic Vision. Welcome to my reading and welcome to my channel. And today's reading is another pick a card love reading. The title is this connection real or mostly in your head? So if that's what you're wondering, this is the reading for you. So we have 3 piles, and pile number 1 is green agate. Pile number 2 is another green stone, and I'm not sure which one it is. And pile 3 is another green crystal. Not sure that name either. Okay, so the timestamps will be in the description box below, so if you want to take a moment and decide which pile you're going to choose, and then we'll get started. And with pile number 1, which is the green agate crystal, and the cards are Knight of Cups in reverse, Death card, or Rebirth, 4 of Swords, number 13, this is the Death card again, Release. We have the Magician, Manifest. We have the Empress in reverse, Nurture. And we have Anxiety, Grief Work, Great Gratitude, the Loving Man, and the Storyteller. Okay, so I'll just move these cards down a little. Okay guys, so what's this connection? Is this connection real? Is it real? Or is it in your head? Okay, well the interesting thing here is we have 2 death cards. Now don't let the death card alarm you, it's often refers to a transition or a rebirth. Now in this situation we have 2 of them. So I believe, and there's different scenarios here, but I believe, and we have the Grief Work card, your person, and I think it's them rather than you, is going through some sort of grieving process at the moment. And with the Death card, it can signify a loss, so it could be a loss of a person, an actual bereavement, or it's more of a situation. So it could be they lost their job, some sort of work situation, some event in their life, has come to an end, some situations come to an end, and this person is very much in a grieving process. Now the question is this connection real? I would say yes. It's just they're not in the zone at the moment to be able to honour that connection, to do much about it. I'd say a lot of you aren't together, and if some of you are, then you'll have an idea there's something going on with this person, hence why you're watching this. It's just we have the Knight of Cups card in reverse, so they're not in the position to show their loving feelings towards you, and I believe they do have some genuine feelings towards you, but it's almost like it's blocked. We have it in reverse, so it's blocked because whatever else is going on, it's put them into a very insular state. So they've come back into themselves. We have the 4 of Swords, so this is all about resting, kind of regrouping, thinking things through. It could be meditation. They're in that state, and we have the Empress card in reverse underneath it, and it says Nurture. So it's almost like they're trying to nurture themselves right now, and they're not really in a position to nurture anyone else. So in terms of a relationship, they probably wouldn't be in a position to give much at the moment, and you'll know that if you're in the relationship with them. But if you're not, that's what's going on with them, and it's leaving them anxious as well, of course. And I would say it's probably leaving you anxious because you're wondering what's going on, particularly if you're not aware of what the situation is. But I get a feeling for a lot of you guys, it's nothing to do with you per se, with your connection. It's to do with external events or circumstances. So, and the Death card here, the good news is we have underneath the Death card, we have the Manifest card, the Magician. So it's almost like the process they're going through, that grieving process, that moving through all those stages of grief, letting go of, I suppose, the past, but it means that they can move on to it's a rebirth of sorts, particularly if, say, if they've lost their job, then they're just going to move on and find a new one, and so it can open up other doors for them. But it means once they do that and they start to move on, they will be in a better place in terms of your connection as well. it's almost like they're going through a release. They're releasing things at the moment. The grieving process, they're releasing emotions, and they're just working through it. Now, they may have spoken to you about it, or they may not, but obviously it's a very individualized process. But in terms of, is there a connection? Yes, we have great gratitude here. So I see that they are grateful for you, they do appreciate you. They may not show it, and they may not be doing much about it right now, but they do feel gratitude towards you. And we have the loving man card here, whether we're talking about a man or a woman. So this is someone who, a tender-hearted individual, at least they have tender feelings towards you. So there is a tenderness there. But as I said, they're very much in a insular type of mode at the moment, grieving mode. So they may not be on your doorstep with flowers anytime soon, but once they work their way through what they're going through, I believe they'll be in a better place at the end of it. And this is one of the last cards to come out, so it is a good sign. But in the meantime, we have the storyteller card, and this is really about looking after yourself in all of this. So if this is happening to your person, it's kind of saying you need to let them get on with what they have to do right now, but you need to look after yourself as well. You may want to jump in and help them, and of course you can be supportive as much as possible, but you really have to focus on yourself, look after yourself, and I suppose get on with your own life in the meantime, and then you're in a better position to help them if they do need help or support. But yes, so in a nutshell, is the connection real? Yes. It's just that there may not be much movement with it right now, but it looks like there will be once your person has worked through whatever grief they're going through, whatever issues. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you like this reading, and if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And we've pile number 2, and the cards are the Empress, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, awaiting results, 3 of Wands in reverse, take the lead, Ace of Pentacles, strengthening bonds. We have the vast universe, join in, action, the loving woman, and endless possibilities. Okay, so pile number 2, is this connection real? Is it real? It is very much real, absolutely. This is not in your head, no. And look at this beautiful card here, endless possibilities. So this connection is very real, regardless of what stage you're at here. And it has the potential to be either casual relationship or go the whole way, endless possibilities. So a serious long-term relationship, if that's what you both want. It's a great card. So it's down to what you both want here, and it has that potential. So there you go. So, but I see there's a few different scenarios here, because I think for some of you, this could be for some of you at least, there could be an online relationship or a long distance relationship. Okay, there seems to be a separation or some sort of distance between you, or maybe you haven't actually started dating yet, or even if you are, there's some sort of, it's like the connection isn't flowing the way it needs to flow right now. And certainly if we're talking about an online situation, it's interesting because the card beside this, I usually consider this like it represents an online situation, the vast universe, but we have the joining card beside it, which indicates or asked to kind of step out of your comfort zone. So if it is online, to bring it more into the 3D, into the real world, out of cyber world and into the real world. Now I know the current world situation makes a lot of things difficult at the moment, travel, etc. But it is saying do what you can. So try and meet up, try and bring this relationship forward to the next level. It's calling for action, regardless of your situation. So, and maybe some of you may be feeling shy about, a bit concerned. Just go for it. We have the loving woman card here, which is a lovely card, whether we're talking about a woman or a man. So there is tender feelings here in this connection. Absolutely. And they really do feel tender towards you. And over here we have the Empress energy. So that they very much look at you in that light. And with it, underneath it, we have the awaiting results card. So this is Seven of Pentacles. So it's about putting in effort and time and waiting for results. But it's almost like now's the time to move it forward, because it's almost like the connection is starting to stagnate at this stage. We have the Five of Pentacles. So either one or both you are feeling a little not left out in the cold, but it's time to move it on. It's time to strengthen bonds. Look, we have the Ace of Pentacles underneath it. So it's calling for like a new start here. A fresh start, a new start, getting together. If you're not together, and however you can do it, get together, really spend time with each other, talk to each other. It's like that hasn't been happening as much as it needs to happen. And look here, we have the Three of Wands, take the lead in reverse. So this card generally calls for be bold, take the next move. But because it's in reverse, it's like that hasn't happened here. Okay? And it's calling with Queen of Swords above it, so it's saying now's the time to make that happen. Clarity is needed now. Try and get things out of the way that are in the way of the connection. So if it is distance, make the effort to meet up with one another. If it's time, maybe you're not spending enough time with each other. If you are together, it's time to really address that. Because as I said, this connection has real possibilities, but it needs to be nurtured. So whatever's coming in that way, just try and do whatever you need to really address that. Because as I said, we have action here, the card of action. Action's required. More than anything else here, it's action. And yeah, I'm just going to pull another card actually from this deck here. Just the cards. Okay. Right, I'm just going to pull another card. Okay, so is this connection real? Well, it is real, but a bit more information here. Oh wow. We have Ascended Masters. So this connection has been looked after from above. So as I said, it has endless possibilities. So there may be even a more spiritual element to this. You guys can really grow together. Excuse me. Grow together. Not just grow old, but grow spiritually as well. But what's needed is time, investment into the relationship. So that might be what's been difficult. Conscientiousness of lack. So yeah, so if it has been something's been lacking, as in time or being together, it's time to really start to overcome that and not to see that as an obstacle. So if you do live apart, that of course can be a block, that of course can stand in the way of you guys being together, but really make the effort, because this relationship can really go far. Take the lead. And either of you, whoever it is, now maybe you've already been trying, if it feels appropriate to you, you take the lead. At this point in time, it's just action is required. And don't be afraid to make the first move if that's it. And tell the person how you feel. Maybe there's been a bit of a lack of communication on that one. But, be brave, go for it, because the potential is endless possibilities. Absolutely. So there you go, guys. So I hope you like this reading, and if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I'm on pile number 3, and the cards are Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Control, which is a Strength card, Wheel of Fortune, Flow, 3 of Cups in reverse, Share the Love, We have the healing light, religion and spirituality, 6th chakra archangel Metatron, victim mentality, and beyond the ordinary. Okay, so panel number 3. What is this connection? Is this connection real, or is it in your head? Okay, well, I can tell this connection is real, absolutely. And we have this lovely card, beyond the ordinary. So this saying this connection isn't just some casual connection. It is something that is literally beyond the ordinary, and it's something that can reach higher levels. There's even a spiritual element to this connection. It can go the whole way if that's what you desire, a long-term relationship, a bit like pile number 2. But yes, beyond the ordinary. Now, I do see, however, there seems to be some kind of block here. So we have victim mentality here. So either one or both of you may feel a bit tied up in this situation, as in it's like there's a block for you guys moving forward, preventing you guys from moving forward. And I'm feeling that there may be like a third party situation, possibly on your person's part, or maybe it's you. And so there's a bit of like, can't move forward because something has to be resolved here. But we have 6th chakra archangel Metatron, so we have the third eye here, and that's all about personal vision and clarity. It's almost like your person needs to become quite clear about what they want to do or what they need to do, and I think that they will if they haven't already. But they're feeling a bit, how am I going to do this? But we have the 8 of Cups over here, and this is the card about walking away from a certain situation, possibly people, so that they can move forward with you. And we have the 10 of the wheel, the 10, which says the flow. So in order for this relationship, really, this connection to really flow and move on, that's what will be required from your person, or maybe you. Yeah. But the wonderful thing about this connection is we have the healing light. So there's something very healing about this connection, and it can be something very healing for both of you. And I think there could be very much a spiritual element, as I've mentioned before, religion, spirituality. And this could also indicate that maybe one of the blocks in this relationship could be religious, maybe you're both from different backgrounds, and that could be something, and that's not going to resonate with everybody, that's maybe for a few of you. But regardless, this is a very spiritual connection. And your person feels it, and they want to do the right thing here, but they are a bit caught. But we have the Ace of Pentacles over here. So this is about new starts, and very much in a very material, grounded way. So it looks like what's been called for here, and what will happen at some stage, is you guys will have a new start together, possibly maybe move in together, settle down together. That's the potential here. Property, buy property, whatever it is, together, or rent, or whatever. It's very much a new start in the material realm, a very grounded start. And underneath it we have the 8, which is the Strength card, control. So it's really saying that there's an element of timing here as well. I think whatever situation needs to be resolved, it's almost like the other party nearly has to stand back and let that resolve itself. Let the person do what they need to do there. Now that may not be that easy, but that's kind of what's called for. But the good news is we have, look, the 6 of Swords, and this is about moving, transitioning into a better time. So your relationship will move forward once they do what they need to do. It's almost like we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So sharing the love, it's almost like that's a little blocked at the moment. But when they get over that issue that needs to be dealt with, whether it's family or situation or life situation, then your relationship will really start to move forward. Yeah. And I'm just going to pull another card. And we'll see what we get. And we have deserving. Okay. Yeah, so they really feel they want to do the right thing by you because they feel that you deserve everything that you can have, or everything that they want to give you. They want to give it all to you, actually, and they feel that you deserve it, and they want to be able to do that for you, but they're still a bit concerned. But I think they're going to work through that. They're going to do what they need to do, which is address this situation here, to walk away from whatever it is that's holding them back. Whether it's they might fear disapproval from family or friends, but they're going to do what they need to do because they recognize that this relationship is beyond the ordinary as well. This is no casual relationship, casual connection. I mean, it can stay that way, but it has the potential to go the full way, and they recognize that. Okay. And you deserve it, and they know that as well. Okay, so if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.